We're here with Lake Superior State women's volleyball head coach Dave Schmidlin. Coach Schmidlin, last year the team improved on the court, increasing its win total, playing 13 five-set matches. Talk a little bit about last year and the growth of the team.
Well, last year was a different animal than it has been from my first year. We had an influx of freshmen. We had 9 new players on the roster last year, which is over half of our team, and we combined them with 9 upperclassmen. So it was a totally different dynamic. We had a lot of good athletes on our roster, which I think increased our level of performance. If you look at our schedule last year, you'll see that we went 5 sets 13 times, I believe, and went 4 and 9 in those, as compared to the year before where we went 4, maybe 11 times. So our level of competition increased a great deal.
Coach, please talk a little bit about some of your top returners this year?
Well, top returners, I think we have to start with Amanda Reed, senior outside hitter. This will be her 4th year, and she should be a starter unless somebody comes in and beats her out. But I'm anticipating she'll be a 4-year starter, and she'll continue to be an instrumental part of what we do on the court. She's a great glue piece. She's an all-around player. She's on the court for 6 rotations. Other returners, Caitlin Kane is going to come in, and I think she had a great spring last year. And we really saw an uptick in her performance in the spring season, and I'm really looking forward to see what she can do. As far as the other returners go, we lost a lot of ball control in our senior class last year between Michaela Williams and Paige Gotham. Abby Beach now had a lot of playing time last year as a back row sub, and she will compete for the libero position. Hallie Grulke set half the time last year in a modified 5-2, and this will be her shot to be the starting setter this year, and I'm really looking forward to what she can do.
Okay, and then Coach, a large recruiting class coming in. You have 10 newcomers on the team this year. Now, what are they going to bring to the mix?
Well, we're going to have a lot of depth this year. We have a large roster. We're really deep in the middle. We're deep at the outside hitter, and we're deep at the defensive specialist libero position. So the first thing that's going to happen is our practice gym is being become much more competitive. And the fact that we have depth means that, if Amanda's having a bad day, we have people on the bench now where we can plug people in and give people breaks and things like that. But the most important part is our competition level in practice is going to increase dramatically.
Coach, you're going to get a big test here at the beginning of the season. 7 of your non-conference matches are against the Northern Sun Intercollegiate Conference, which is traditionally one of the stronger volleyball conferences in NCAA Division II. Included in there, you have matches against the University of Minnesota Duluth and Southwestern Minnesota State, which were both top 10 programs last season. You talk about the challenge of playing those teams early in the season?
Well, that's how you measure your program. You play the best, and you see where you are, and you see where you have to go. I don't necessarily enjoy maybe playing those matches right off the bat, but at the same time, that gives us a great barometer for, that's what we're going to see in our conference day in and day out. Our conference is really competitive as, the GLIAC is concerned, and those are the teams. If we want to get to the NCAA tournament, and we want to contend for our conference, we need to be able to compete against those top 10 teams to begin with, because Ferris State, Davenport, Wayne State, Michigan Tech, those are also top 10, top 20 programs. So that's a good preparation for us going into conference.
And then going into conference, what are the expectations for the team this year?
It's going to be another growth curve for us. 81% of our roster this year have either 0 or 1 year of college experience. That's a stat from athletic trainer John Teasley this summer. So we're extremely young, but we're very athletic. We have a lot of experience coming back because we did have an opportunity to play a lot of freshmen last year. Going back to returning athletes, Camden Odekirk, Kelly Walters, Sarah Bailey, Kira Vezina. These are all kids last year who had significant playing time and should benefit from last year's experience. With the more newcomers coming in, Sydney Briney is going to come in and compete for a libero position. And if she doesn't libero, she's going to probably be one of our top DSs off the bench. Brings great ball control. Emily Kalinowski is a really high-level setter who's going to push Hallie and is going to give us other options, and again makes our practice gym better. With the influx of talent, with the kids who are coming back, it's reasonable to expect that we'll continue to become more competitive in this conference. How competitive, I can't tell you from a wins and loss standpoint, because our conference is tough. There's no night off, so to speak. If you think about it, Lake State used to be considered the night off by the other schools, and that's not the case anymore with us.